For decades, the American night out relied on an alcohol-centric baseline. A high-volume default where going out and drinking heavily were one and the same. This table from a 2025 demographic survey shows that culture is hitting a wall. Among American adults over 21, nearly half, 46%, reported that they do not drink alcohol at all. Even for the segment of the population that still identifies as drinkers, the actual volume of alcohol being consumed is seeing a rapid contraction. This bar graph tracks immediate behavioral changes. Over just the last 3 months, 40% of all current drinkers say they've been consuming less alcohol than they were before. Many consumers are moving toward a philosophy of balance called mindful moderation. This approach prioritizes social engagement and wellness habits over the binary choice of total abstinence or heavy intake. This data indicates a significant market vacuum. Here, we see that 24% of Americans wish there were more alcohol options available that actually fit a wellness-driven lifestyle. The industry landscape now favors brands that successfully cater to the consumer who wants the social ritual of the night out without the high proof. Identifying the drivers of this shift requires a look at the generational data, where the move away from high-volume drinking is most pronounced. This chart breaks down drinking frequency. Gen Z has emerged as the most moderate cohort, with 62% of those who drink doing so less than once a week. In the past, this demographic's infrequent drinking was often balanced by a polarity in behavior, meaning when they did go out, they were much more likely to engage in heavy binge drinking. We see that historical habit in this table from 2024. Here, 17% of Gen Z drinkers reported having 5 or 6 drinks on a typical day. By 2025, that figure dropped to 11%. This 6-point decline shows an active pullback from heavy consumption occasions. This rapid calibration suggests that moderation isn't a temporary demographic fluke, but an active, ongoing lifestyle adjustment for the youngest legal-age drinkers. To understand how this looks on a store shelf, we have to examine the specific psychological and financial motivations that are triggering these lower volumes. This chart shows the top driver. 56% of consumers are drinking less to save money. While physical health motivates 43%, mental health is a standout priority. 40% of Gen Z cite improving mental health as their reason, a concern significantly higher than in older generations. These internal motivations are shifting the literal contents of what people order, creating a demand for specific ingredients and transparency. Survey data shows that over 40% of Gen Z and millennial drinkers are regularly choosing flavored malt beverages and ready-to-drink cocktails. Ready-to-drink cocktails, or RTDs, are pre-mixed drinks in cans or bottles that offer consumers fixed alcohol levels, unique flavors, and clear labels for sugar and quality ingredients. Product formulation has moved away from maximizing alcohol by volume and toward providing flavor complexity and functional benefits. This broader movement toward lower alcohol levels is also redirecting exactly where people choose to spend their evenings. Younger demographics are increasingly trading high-volume nightclubs for environments they describe as laid-back, eclectic, or fun, such as arcade bars or beer gardens. These settings naturally encourage a slower consumption pace. They prioritize the curated experience and the activity itself over simple intoxication. This brings us back to the core paradox. Even as total volume per person declines, the demand for premium ingredients and better social environments is creating new, profitable avenues for product innovation. The brands that align with this new reality will focus on taste, mental clarity, and budget, confirming that in the modern social landscape, less is frequently more.